Come on, brother. You got your hand up?
Yeah. I don't know. I forgot what I was going
Come on,
Lion.
Lion.
Yeah. Like when I was in my active addiction years ago, like when I first started, I was working at the Bruno Brothers in Delco, and I had a house with my ex, and I was copping at Grant and the Boulevard, and I was working in Ardmore, so it was pretty far. And I would always tell her that I had like work meetings. So I was gone for a long time, you know, and she, you know, the suspicions were there, but that's what I would always say.
Okay.
You know, and it caught up eventually.
Okay. Y'all still together?
Absolutely not. No.
They've been saying that, brother. Lion. Decepticons. Come on, brother. What's your name?
Baron,
What's up, Baron?
when doing my addiction, I often lied to my family.
Okay.
And the crazy part is that they know you lied.
Yeah.
So they let go for so long.
Right.
Until I get to a point, you don't believe nothing yet.
Right.
And you know the hurting part, the guilt and the shame that you feel by lying to your family. And it can last with you for a long time. I still feel bad for the shit I said to my family to get money. So that's just,
Okay. How much time you have clean, brother?
close to 2.
All right. God bless. How about stealing? Oh, I'm getting a hand right here. My fault. Come on.
I'm Dave Manada.
Hey.
On the lying part, I think the biggest thing I ever did was lying to myself. You know, thinking I could just like, you know, creep around and like, you know, do one here and do one there, and it wasn't gonna get out of hand. Nobody's gonna find out. Still go to work, you know what I mean? And keep it under control, or just do it on the weekend. You know, the whole bullshit that we tell ourselves. But it always winds up being the same thing in the end. You know, I wind up almost either losing everything or almost losing everything again, and you know, losing the weight. You know, lying to everybody in my family. So now I'm lying to myself and others. You know, and just wind up it's like I get 4 months and then I fuck up rehab. Get out, get 9 months, fuck up rehab. In the same cycle for like the past like 3 or 4 years, and I'm really just like done with it. It's not fun anymore. It's not. I tried every which way to make it fun, it's just not. And I want to do something with my life. I want to go to school. I want to have a family one day. Like, and I'm 28, but I'm getting up there.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I wasted most of my 20s. I don't want to do that with my 30s. You know? The biggest thing I think was when you lie to yourself, thinking that you could do something different with addiction, and it'll never work.
That's right. Trying to make sense out of nonsense. How much time you got clean, brother?
I got like 30 something.
All right. God bless you. All right. So my mind is closed. It's hard for me to recover. I'm cocky. I won't recover. I'm complacent. I don't listen. I can't even fathom recovery. I'm in denial. I won't recover. I'm a liar. I'm protecting addiction. How about stealing?
All day, every day.
Come on. We're talking about stealing. How does that play a part in active addiction? 1, 2. Come on.
I stole so much stuff. I was using that as my occupation.
Y'all heard what he said back there? That was his occupation.
Period. Like if I'm on the phone, if somebody calls me and they say, "Hey, what you doing?" I'm at work.
Okay.
Like it's real. Like it's nothing. Well, it's nothing to brag about. But when I was with my ex, I don't think the only thing she bought was probably Tampax. Anything else I stole. So she didn't have to worry about nothing. I don't think the last time I bought a pair of sneakers was just. I'm 48. The last time I bought a pair of sneakers was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But before then, it was probably like 30 years. Sneakers, underwear, socks. You know, it got so bad where, you know, I was going in the had food stamps, and I went in the department stores, the markets, and I was stealing half of the stuff and paying the other half for food stamps. Like it's an addiction. It's an addiction all day long. It's addiction. But I had respect for my family. I never stole from my family and my friends. You know, that was my thing. You know, because and where I'm from, you get your ass whooped bad for stealing, you know, or whatever. But I just had respect for it. But other than that, I took from every department store. You know, it's department stores now. I'm not allowed to go in. Like it's bad because if I'm with my family, I got to let them know. Look, I can't go in Saks. I can't go in Neiman's and Marcus. I can't
Macy's.
I can't go in the whole mall. It's King of Prussia.
Yeah.
That's over. Limerick. I can't go in there. Yeah, it's bad. So you know that was my occupation.
Okay.
Like it's bad to say, but I'm a thief for real.
So you stop. You good?
Yeah,
All right, my man.
I'm done.
All right. No more relapse on stealing.
it could happen. I'm not gonna lie to
All right.
myself.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. My man, thank you for saying that. The opposite of stealing is what? Integrity.
Yeah.
All right, my man. Thank you for saying that. Love your honesty. Who's one you had a hand up about stealing? Who else? Come on.
I just want to say, if I stole so bad from my mom don't even want to tell me where she at right now, where she living at, because she's scared I'm gonna find a way to get in there and do steal some shit. I done stole it. I mean, that's just stupid. To this day, like I was raised by my mom. I'm the only child. I know why my addiction. I mean, it's just the stupidest thing I've ever done, man.
That stuff take us there. Thank you for saying that, brother. Thank you for saying that. Come on, your hand.
Shame.
Well, stealing was like, it was an addiction, man. Worse, I think it was worse than the same addiction, getting high. It was a high in itself. That's how bad it was.
It's a rush.
Really bad. I used to shoplift like, my girl would be like, yo, you put the stuff in the trunk. No, put them in the back seat. She looked at me like, she didn't want to go nowhere with me. She's like, oh, I get embarrassed about it. Really bad. You know, I don't know. It's like when I was living in North Philly, everybody knew me for that. It's like, hey, yo, what you got? What you have? I was making money, but easy come, easy go. You know, today sometimes I just like, look at things like, and that second time, I don't want to go there. But it's like, God put a fear in my heart on that. You know, it's not the same. Like, you know, before it was just an adrenaline. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get this and out the door. You catch me, I'm gonna fight with you, no matter what. You know, I have even embarrassing moments, man. I remember, I never said this, but I remember one time, man, I caught shoplifting, and the manager told me, "Come here. You got two choices. I call the cops." Because, you know, I lived in Redmond. When you call the cops, you go to jail. Here, all the cops do whatever, you know, after I learned. But they told me, you call the cops, or you take your sneakers off and you walk out the store. I said, yo, I had to take my sneakers, my socks off and walk down the store down Lehigh. And I'm like, embarrassed, bro, embarrassed. Like, and I'm thinking everybody looking, nobody looking at me. I'm looking. Luckily, I went and found one of my boys like, yo, man. He's like, what the fuck happened to you? I'm like, don't even have, you got a pair of sneakers in the trunk? Yeah, I could put the sneakers on. I said, I'll be back. Went to another store.
Back at it.
That's how bad it was for me, man. It was really bad. I had problems with it. But today, I just like, I could go to the store. Sometimes I think about it, but I said, nah, I ain't embarrassing myself through this no more. I ain't going through this. Because I went through a lot of shit with that. Even did time in state with that. Because in Reading, they don't play. They just give you a felony, and give you a felony and send you upstate.
Yeah.
And here, they'll just let you go. Hey, get out of here.
Right.
They just, get out of here, go ahead. You know, but Reading, Pennsylvania, Allentown, and places like that, they do not play. You know, they just like, lock them the fuck up for you. You know, give you time for some dumb shit. Especially if you start fighting with whoever, what they call prevention, or you getting a robbery charge. From a misdemeanor, from probably a fine if you get, you're gonna get a robbery charge.
Mm-hmm.
Because you already got involved in
Mhm.
the struggle, whatever the heck. It's crazy, man. But I thank God where I'm at today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, thank you for saying that, soldier. Come on, sis.
I wanted to, I'm only sharing because everybody thinks that when you talk about stealing, it's just about stuff. You went to a store, you stole, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Like, I stole time, I stole peace of mind.
Uh-huh.
When my cousins were worried about me and I couldn't contact them because I was so wasted. I was supposed to meet them, but I couldn't meet them because of whatever I fell into. And they couldn't contact me for 2 days. That's something you stole from that person.
Yes. Yes.
And that is repairing that you have to do now for also.
Yes.
So it's not just about
Merchandise.
things, right?
Possessions, right.
They're just things in the end, especially if you don't get caught. But but
Also
when
feelings.
you are taking from somebody's emotions, spirit, and all that kind of worry
Yes.
and fret, that is a lot that you have to work on giving back. So that is what I am doing.
Okay.
I never thought about it that
Awesome.
way.
Yes. How much time you gotta clean now?
22 months.
Give it to her, y'all. Good food. How about gossip? Any minute hate gossip? Gossip.
We're here, my man Wheels.
Come on, y'all. Let's talk about that real quick, y'all. Come on, gossip. All right, men do gossip. I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty. Come on. All right, come on, brother.
Lot of gossip.
Huh?
Lot of gossip. I've been here since Friday and there's a lot of gossip.
A lot of gossip in here.
Absolutely. I'll say.
Hey, boys whisper, men confront.
Absolutely.
Boys whisper,
Agreed.
men confront.
Agreed.
And then if I got something to say about my man right here, I'm gonna talk to him uno. I'm not gonna talk to Chris about him. That's gossip. You know, you know people that will help you, then turn around and talk about you.
Boy, change it.
I gave that dude some toilet paper, man. He never got nothing. I know I gave him some cigarettes. He don't think talking about people. You helping them, and you turn around and talk about them.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Gossip. Gossip. Nobody guilty? I've been guilty of that right there.
I got some. And the reason why I did because at a point when people ask and don't get back,
Yeah.
it becomes annoying.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I got it.
Okay.
And I get it a lot. They don't come back.
All right, okay. He's a
You
good.
give it from the heart.
There you go.
At a point, it comes to a point where, when you gonna give me something?
He said some advice. I hear that. That's a part of the game. You sell drugs, you might get robbed.
Yeah.
You help people, you give in, guess what? It might not come back to you. That's like my man said, give from here.
I'm at this point though.
Give from here. Then stop giving.
I'm tired.
Then you know what I'm saying? Then stop giving. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you don't though.
Well, I buy cigarettes, don't even last half a day. It's like giving. I mean, that's how it's
All right, that's another story. I don't smoke no more, but I'm just saying, I mean, stuff like giving people in need, not wants. The need. Cigarette is a want. It ain't no need. You ain't gonna die if you don't smoke. You think you are, but you ain't. I used to smoke cigarettes. But if a brother needs some shoes, we got them. Underwears, we got them. Toothpaste, we got them. His needs, so he be able to get his own needs and his wants. And when you give for that reasons, listen, you don't have to worry about is it coming back and all that matter. God is blessing you, not them.
He is wise.
Yeah, you give for God, not for people. Gossip, that's big. Men do gossip. Men do gossip, all right? How about ignorance? Ignorance. Anybody here ignorant? That means not to know. Not to know. How not knowing could get us high again? Not knowing could get me high again. How's that? Somebody give me an answer for that question.
Not knowing your triggers, not knowing where you stand at.
Very good. Not knowing your triggers. Very good. Who know your triggers in here? Anybody know their triggers? What's yours, Chris?
Being alone.
Being alone?
Isolation.
Okay. Do you always got to be with somebody?
You know what I'm saying? If I get in my head, you feel me? I just start, if not get in my head, and then most of the time, I start roaming the streets, and then I'm in the mix with everybody else,
Right.
smoking and drinking and all that. So I already know what it goes. You know.
Okay. Have you been coping, working on that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How much time you got to clean down, Chris?
Like 72 days.
All right, brother. God bless you. Ignorance. He said it good. Not to know your triggers. Not to know you. Not to know your blind spots. Come on, Brother Keith. Let's go.
I just recently found and understood that I always had an addictive behavior, period.
Yeah.
Always a need for more of anything that caught my eye or that I wanted. I gave an instance like when I was a little kid, I coloring books in one day. Couldn't stop. Had to have all the color crayons. Had to have all the markers. Had bosom oils, had all kind of scents. Shirts had every color. T-shirts had every color. Pants had to match. Socks, the whole thing. I have an addictive behavior. So I know now that I have to be careful about what catches my eye. What do I feed on? Had to have all the books, all the knowledge. I like knowledge. I like things like that. Good things is okay. The bad stuff I have to be aware of. But I had to find out that I have an addictive personality. I'm allergic to cocaine. I'm allergic to alcohol. I'm allergic to cigarettes. I can't pick them up. Can't do it.
Go forward, brother. Very good. Ignorance. All right? Ignorance. How about apathy? Apathy.
Don't know what that means.
Apathy. Sympathy is what? I sympathize with women because women give birth. How many men here can you imagine giving birth to a baby? What would the baby come out at? So I sympathize with women, right? Because women go through so much. And I apologize for the men that walk the earth because sometimes we take women for granted. Sympathy. Empathy means, guess what? We all recovering addicts. So I know how another addict get down and how he feel at certain times. Apathy is I don't give a damn about me or others. Apathetic. My heart is cold. My heart is black. Listen, I don't care about nothing. Anybody like that in here? That's you, Chris?
I don't care about nothing.
You don't care about nothing?
I care about things. It's just I'm just real dull.
You real who?
Dull.
What that mean?
Dull.
Dog?
Like,
Okay.
I ain't really like. I feel like I'm just getting probably because I'm just getting older. I ain't got time to like for the bullshit no more.
Okay, I understand that.
Like getting high off of like all them crazy drugs I ain't got it.
Okay. Who say they don't care but you really do care? I used to say that. Get your brothers, I don't care. Let me get the hell out of here, they kill us. I don't care, put me out of old dad. I'm out. Now, and be upstairs hoping that they change their minds. I said I didn't care because it sounded good in front of y'all. But in actuality, in private, listen, I hope you didn't, call my bluff. I hope you called my bluff, for real. All right? I always said I didn't care, but I really did care. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right, fronting for cats who didn't give a damn about me anyway. How about people pleasing? Bring me right here. How can people pleasing get us high again? I'm listening. Come on.
I can what?
People pleasing cause us to get high again. New voice from heaven. What's your name, brother?
Tony.
Tony, what's up?
People please, like, you know, you have a bunch of people and you sit there and start putting drugs out for everybody. You're trying to make everybody happy, make you feel like a big person. And all you're doing is spread poison.
Ah, very good. How about in recovery though? Are you recovering, but you Michael Jackson moonwalk?
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure, very good. All right. How much time you got clean, brother?
14 months.
All right. Moses, how much time you got clean, Moses?
I don't keep time.
You don't keep time? How long you been here?
I've been here for about 6 months, around there.
Yeah, okay, my man. All right, God bless you, man. Somebody was saying something about people pleasing. Anybody people please? I used to people please. Come on. You want to talk about that? Come on.
Stress you out.
Stress you out in the long run. Right, come on. Why you people please?
I mean, when I was down in Florida, I spent pretty much my whole PUA with 2 other people, and then when the money ran out, they bailed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they left with my suitcase and all my shit, dude, and I didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? Damn. Yeah, they left with my stuff too. I went in the shower in the morning. I we were in a hotel, and then I got out, and they were gone.
Uh-huh.
And we had to check out at 11. Like it was like 10:45.
Take everything in the bathroom with you.
They took everything.
People pleasing. Boundaries, gotta set them. Very important. Come on.
I was gonna do a people pleasing thing.
Yeah, come on. People pleasing. Come on.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've been like that my whole life, you know. But I people please because it makes me feel happy. But there was a certain point in time where there was no boundary to it.
Uh-huh.
So if I really wanted to say no to something, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I would get anxiety. I
Mhm.
don't want them to judge me. I want everyone to like me.
Come on.
I'm that one guy that nobody can say nothing bad about because he's always saying, "Oh, you need something? Yeah, I'll give it to you. Oh, you need me to come do something? Yeah, I'll do it." Like that guy never says no. I want it to be right,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I realized that that's not healthy. You gotta be. I went from being passive to assertive.
Mm.
Now I know when to, you know, say yes and no, and because I realized how unhealthy people pleasing was.
Very good. I used to be a house manager, stop and surrender. I would do for him, but I wouldn't do for him. I'll do for you, but I wouldn't do for him. And it always came back to bite me in my ass. Because I was people pleasing, just like you talking about. And I was wrong. Now I learned to be fair and firm. The rules is for everybody. Who here can't read or write? Anybody here can't read or write? So that means everybody knows the rules and regulations. So everybody, listen, there's no people pleasing, there's no favoritism, none of that. Everybody's on one accord, all right? People pleasing. How about program gangsters?